everyone, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Now this is probably going to be a different video to what you all are expecting. Usually I vlog and all of that, but I thought I would just do this sit down video with you all where I talk about what to expect at SupaNova. Now, as you guys may know, this time last week, I went to SupaNova.
With that scene in particular, was one of my favourites.
Which is a Comic-Con gaming expo where you will see a lot of cosplayers, and which I'll go on more about the cosplayers and cosplaying in a little bit, but basically it's where everyone who are like-minded geeks like myself all get together, we cosplay, we meet the stars that shaped our childhoods, and you can get a cosplay photo shoot if you want, and you dress up. There's a lot of prizes for the best cosplay, but again, I'll talk about that in a moment. And yeah. But however, with big conventions like this one and all of that, you've probably got a lot of questions about the cost of the ticket, about what to do when you get there, about who to take pictures with and all of that, and about who to cosplay as and all of that. And I've not really seen many people do a sit down video like this who have been to the SupaNova and all of that. By the way, also for my American viewers and UK viewers and any other person around the world, SupaNova is like the Australian Comic-Con here, but we also get Oz Comic-Con, which is like our version of Comic-Con to how everyone else around the world does Comic-Con usually, but yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try and sum this up in a quick video because I know a long video can be very overstimulating to sit and watch, and sometimes you can feel that you didn't get the answers you needed from a very long video and all of that at times. I know how that feels. As an autistic person myself, I know how that feels. So let's just get started into the video. By the way, before we do though, if you could just give me a like and a subscribe, that would be amazing for this channel. And yeah, but anyway, let's talk about the first thing you do. The first thing is when you get to SupaNova and SupaNova ticket prices and all of that. Okay, so the tickets for SupaNova, it depends on what you get, okay? I'm pretty sure if you do the Saturday and Sunday pass, like for the 2 days, it is roughly, I think, $79.50. I could be wrong with that, but yeah, I will double check the prices. And if you're going on a separate day, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, it is $42.50 to go. And honestly, I can understand these prices, and it was very affordable for me to get a ticket and go and all of that. Okay, now let's talk about when you get there. Basically, when you get there, it is gonna be a lineup. You go to the showgrounds. you'll have security guards if there's something else going on, such as uni exams or another expo going on that's in a different place of the showgrounds that you're attending. For me, at Adelaide Showgrounds, I believe on the day that I went to SupaNova, Uni SA happened to be having their exams take place at the showground somewhere. And there was also another home and living expo. And then SupaNova was like in the Jubilee Hall where you go to your bazaar market at the Royal Show and all of that. Which I gotta be honest, going to the Adelaide Showground, like, is very weird all the time unless if it's the Royal Adelaide Show. Because, like, you don't expect the Adelaide Showground to, like, not have Sideshow Alley like you would at the, like when you go to the show, you'd expect to have it there. But it's not there. So it kind of is weird, if you know what I mean. But cool, in a way. But when you do get there, I believe there are 2 lines, depending on which line you are. I think one's for VIP, I think, or there's another line, or I think there's 2 lines just to keep the crowds moving. So if I can remember, I went into the left-hand line, and what happened was I got my ticket out. You can get your ticket out on your phone or it printed. I printed mine off just in case if my phone were to go flat because I forgot to charge it the night before. Plus I also forgot my fucking power bank and all of that. So yeah. But when you're in the line and all of that, what you need to do is get that ticket out and someone will scan it. I got my ticket scanned, and when I was in the line, everyone knew what my cosplay was instantly. As I said in my vlog, a lot of people wanted to take pictures of me before we even got into the fucking gate and all of that. So yeah, sorry, but my partner had a baby cry on his thing. But anyway, yeah, but basically, like, a lot of people did want pictures with me, but back to the point. Basically, you get your ticket scanned, and once you get your ticket scanned, I will show a photo because there's a photo of me where it is visible. But basically, you get a wristband, and you have to wear that wristband. You're told that you have to wear that wristband for the entire majority of your visit to SupaNova. Now let's talk about when you get inside. When you get inside and you've gotten your wristband, basically what they'll get you to do is you go inside, you're waiting behind a gate. If you get there before the time that it actually starts, like I did, you actually have to wait behind a gate with other fellow people. And this is a great opportunity to get photos with cosplayers, or maybe not, but the cosplayers that are surrounding you, not go walk around and all of that, because you actually, when they open the gates, to make it safe for babies, kids, and young families who have a stroller, they actually tell you have to go in an orderly fashion. You're not to run, because a lot of people can get hurt, like children can, and and young families can also get hurt in the mix because they're carrying a stroller too. But yeah, you're waiting behind a gate, and then when it is like 10 a.m., you basically, what would I say? They basically do the countdown till they open the gate. Then they open the gate, and then you're free to do whatever you want at SupaNova. Now, a most common question that I have had in my brain, that I even kept asking myself, and I had to ask Copilot for answers to, was if you have to use a token, because SupaNova mentioned tokens on their website, but they don't exactly say whether it's really required to meet the stars, and I am here to explain that to you a little bit more. So most of the superstars that you met at Comic-Con and all of that, they do require you to have a token. But if you weren't prepared to buy a token before the event with your ticket, they do have a stand. Now, I thought it was where you could buy it at the gate, but there wasn't a chance that you could meet the star. But I was wrong, because I noticed that there were a lot of people buying their tokens at the event and getting their photo opportunity on the day. Like, I bought, I think, a Lincoln Lewis token, as I mentioned in my vlog, which you guys should definitely go see the vlog before seeing this video, because I had a lot of fun. If you haven't seen the vlog, but also watch this video too, but yeah. I believe with Lincoln Lewis, I got my token like a few days before the event. And then the token for the photo opportunity with Veronica Taylor from Pokemon, I think I got like hours before she had even started her photo opportunities, but I got it at the event at the last minute because I thought, fuck it, let's just go do 2 photo opportunities, meet 2 celebrities. How bad could it possibly be? You know, how bad? Now, talking about photo opportunity tokens, when it is your time to meet the superstar and get a photo opportunity or a autograph. Now, I don't know much about the autographs because I didn't get an autograph like at the dedicated time, obviously. I only bought an autograph from a table for Bill. But yeah, that wasn't through a token. The autograph for Bill wasn't through a token, because they also, the superstars, they don't just do the token required meet and greets. They also do the meet and greets where you can actually pay money at the event as long as you pay for something, I believe. I could be wrong, but yeah. But basically, when it is your time, you will get ushered into a group, not a group, but into the line, and they will scan your token, again, like how they scanned your ticket, but instead you don't get a wristband from it. Instead, you get a pink card that you give to the woman or man, or to the attendant that's in there. And basically, before you get your photo taken, obviously. I also believe, right, they also come around with a QR code for those that want digital, and yeah, like, yeah, but yeah, basically for those that want it digitally. But yeah. But I also forgot to mention that prices for like the photo opportunity tokens and autograph tokens and all of that, those prices can very much vary from $150 or $200 up in the hundreds to in the double digits where it's like $70, $80. I managed to like score myself some photo opportunity tokens, $65 and $55. So, you know, yeah, perfect. So this is future Caitlin here. The reason why I'm on your screen right now is because I forgot to mention one thing about the QR code in regards to meeting the superstar for a photo opportunity. And that is if you went as a group of friends and you all decided to take a picture together and not separately, just keep in mind that if you all want a digital photo, unfortunately only one of you will be able to have the photos sent to your account like online, if that makes any sense, when you set up your account for the digital photo and all of that. However, the staff did say that you can send the photo to your other friends if you want, if they also want a digital photo. But yeah, you all just have to share that one account, as that the photo will only go to one account per person. So yeah. Also, another thing I forgot to mention is you cannot bring any valuable items in with you when taking pictures with the superstars. They have boxes on the side where you actually have to put your bag, your phone, everything else in in that container box before you can actually progress in the line and all of that. So that's what I did. I had to put everything that I bought so far at my photo opportunity session and everything that, and my bag and my phone and everything into that one box, compartment, box, whatever. And basically, yeah, I had to get back into line as well. And then I got my photo taken, I retrieved my stuff, and yeah. You also have to keep a printed QR code when it prints the receipt and you get your photo. After you take your photo done, when you go to get your photo printed, so yeah. Now, with the stalls, there's plenty of stalls inside. So there is a Disney store. There is a lot of stalls where there's like where artists will actually show off their work, and you can actually buy some of the artwork in mini print form and that. I didn't, but next time I go, I'm definitely eyeing and buying. Like there was this capybara print of capybaras in water where they had oranges on their head and all of that. It was so cute. I wanted to get it to frame it, and yeah. Yeah, so okay, let's talk about the things that you can get and the merchandise, because like a little bit more and the prices around that. And now let me just say, the stuff that I bought were not cheap. They were not cheap at all. A lot of places like charge around $20, which is fine, but then other stores charge around $40, $50, and $60 and $100 and $70. It depends on what you get, really. I got a whole lot of stuff, so rest in peace to my bank account. But if you are buying stuff like weapons at the event, make sure you take them to check-in if they're not covered in a box or whatever, because they do kick you out because they're trying to, if you refuse to check it in, because at the end of the day, they're doing their part to literally, like, take the SAPOL weapons policy, like, or laws seriously, as there have been a lot of attacks this year that have involved things like knives and sharp stuff. I won't get into the details of those attacks because it's not my place and it's disrespectful to the families that lost someone if I do. So, hey everyone, so future Caitlin back. The reason why I'm doing this is because I forgot to mention something. I forgot to mention on my list of things to mention is the free things to do whilst you're at SupaNova that I do recommend you check out. One of them, I believe, is Q&As, where you get to ask the superstar questions about their work and all of that. It depends on who the superstar is that is conducting a Q&A and all of that. And yeah. And then there's also gaming that goes on. You can actually play Just Dance on a screen, as well as many other console games, like on different computers. Like there's PC games, there's Nintendo Switch games, and there's also, I think, PS5 or Xbox, not sure. And basically, you can play any game that you want, depending on what your liking is. I believe there was Super Mario Smash Brothers Deluxe playing at the thing. And there's also a main stage, where you can actually battle other people on a game. I got to go on stage in front of everyone and play like the most recent Street Fighter game, which is, I think, Street Fighter IV or Street Fighter 6. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was a pretty cool and fun experience. And yeah, there's also many photo opportunities where you can get photos like in your cosplay, but I mentioned that, I think, in the cosplay part, but just in case if I didn't, there's also where you can take a picture, like get professional photographs, but I think I mentioned more about that in the cosplay part. But yeah, other than that, yeah, there's tons of free stuff to do and all of that. It really depends on the day though, that you go, because not all free stuff will be open to both days, and it will only be open to one day, I believe, and then the next day, yeah, closed. But yeah, it depends. Now, my final thing that I'm going to sum up in this video is basically cosplaying a little bit more and the cosplayers and all of that. So, because I know that you guys will most likely be asking yourselves, what do I cosplay as if I want to cosplay? or can I cosplay, or do I need a special job for cosplaying at SupaNova and all of that? And the answer is no, you do not need a job or special thing to cosplay. Anyone can cosplay at this event. And yeah, and you can cosplay as anything that you are passionate about, not just anything anime, but it can be anything. It can be anything, really. But do keep in mind there are going to be a lot of people, if you do cosplay, that will come up to you and take pictures of you. And if you have a social battery that dies like the iPhone battery or the Android battery every single time really quickly, then maybe cosplaying would be a thing to be very careful of, because you will get a lot of people talking to you, taking pictures with you, and all of that. You also don't have to cosplay if you don't feel like cosplaying. I saw a lot of people that didn't cosplay, but I cosplayed as Rhea Ripley. I got a lot of photos from people because a lot of people that were at the event, even though they were dressed up as a different character from a different movie franchise or TV series, they still recognized me, and they were wrestling fans. And they saw me dressed up as Rhea Ripley. I think I was the only one dressed up as a wrestler there. So that's what made it a bit unique and all of that. But you will see different people come in with different cosplays. A lot of people will compliment you. And yeah, it's just the best fun dressing up and all of that. And the coolest thing is you can actually get a photo done, a free, like, professional photo done of you doing 3 different poses, as you can see in my profile picture on YouTube currently. I did one of me holding the WWE title belt up. It was a really cool moment, and yeah, and I enjoyed it a lot. So this is future Caitlin here again, editing this video and doing this little clip just to explain that I forgot to mention about the costume competition or cosplay competition that they had at SupaNova and all of that over that weekend. Now, I'm going to be honest, I didn't enter the cosplay competition because one, registrations for it closed way before, I think 2 weeks before I even bought a ticket to SupaNova. So I couldn't fill out any form for that. Plus, number 2, I believe they were going to be judging costumes and cosplay on the Sunday, and I didn't go on the Sunday because I was extremely busy on the Sunday and just needed a rest day as well after a long, exhausting day of fun on the Saturday. So I only went on the Saturday. That's why I decided not to enter the cosplay competition, but I am going to enter next year. But yeah, you just go on stage, I'm pretty sure, and show off your cosplay, but you actually have to be in character. Now, there are so many categories that I forgot what categories there are. I know that there's best group, the judge's choice, I think there's a participation award or something like that. I'm not sure. Again, I'm gonna have to look over it next year. But yeah, there's so many categories that I recommend look through, and you end up going on stage in front of everyone that's watching, and you actually again have to be in character for it, and then the judges, they pick who was the best for each category. And there is, as I said, the participation award is basically like they pick one person for that. I think it's named something else, not participation award, but it's like, I think that's the judges award. I'm not quite sure, but it's where the judges pick someone, a cosplay that didn't meet the other requirements for like their choice for the other category winners, but they still gave it their all, if you know what I mean. They think that they still gave it their all. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I also believe, like, when I was there was like a kids cosplay parade where kids will go on the like Q&A stage, where the Q&A was held, like the imagination stage they call it, and they go in character and pose in character while everyone gets a chance to take a picture of them or of their cosplay and all of that. So yeah, it's a lot of fun for the kids to do as well, but not quite sure about the photo part. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and yeah, for the children. Okay, so I hope this summed up everything of what to expect when you're at SupaNova, and I hope you guys loved the video as much as I did making it, because I love summing things up, talking about things that you need to know about SupaNova and all of that, and what to expect coming from someone that only went once but is planning to go again next year. It's a lot of fun. I do recommend going if you're going to your first SupaNova next year, and by the time obviously you do decide to go to your next SupaNova or to your first SupaNova, you'll have this video next year to look at, and yeah, what to expect at SupaNova and all of that. So yeah, I hope this helps you on your journey to SupaNova next year and the year after and for many years to come. So yeah, but anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Please like and subscribe. And make sure you turn that notification bell on if you want to see more videos like this where it's me sitting down, but not only that, more vlogs, more everything, and all of that. So yeah, basically, because it would be much appreciated, literally, by everyone, if they could like and subscribe to my channel, turn that notification bell on. It would be much appreciated for this channel. But anyway, I will go again. Sorry for the different type of video. I will do more vlogs. I am planning to do that, but I'm also planning to do more sit down videos where I sit down and just talk to the camera, you know. But anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.